Since we are building API, we don't want to respond plain text like so. We want to respond in a JSON format, right? So if you're new to JSON format, don't worry. Over the time, you will be perfectly comfortable working with the JSONs, okay? But for now, let's just return some JSON response. So here in the controller, get post method, what I'm going to do is I'm going to respond. Instead of send, I will say JSON, okay? So JSON format is just like object. So what you're going to do is we're going to use this object syntax, and then maybe we will return some post, okay? So let me put it right here. So let's say post, okay? Let's return couple of posts, just hardcore, okay? Let's create an array, okay? So inside array, let's create two objects for two posts, okay? So the first one will have title, okay, first post, okay, and let's create another post object, and this one will have second post, okay? So we have two posts, they have only title, okay? So that's our post, and we are giving this JSON response, okay? Now if you go to the browser and give it a refresh, you see we got the JSON format, okay? So we have the posts, and each post have the title, right? Beautiful. And here I'm using this Chrome plugin for JSON view. If you don't have this plugin, you might see it differently, but either way, you might see it like so, but either way, you get the JSON response. And I recommend you to install this plugin. Just search for Google extension JSON, okay? Let me show you actually. Let me go to settings. Let me see my plugins here, extensions, okay? And the one I'm using is JSON viewer. So download and install to your Google Chrome, and then you will be able to see this beautiful JSON format, okay? Normally when you are building API, you don't actually use browsers like so. So you can read the GET request like so, but normally it doesn't work well for doing other stuff, okay? So there is a tool called Postman that is really handy when you're building API, because API is just the backend. You need the front-end application, and at the moment we don't have the front-end application built with React, okay? So we can use Postman when we're building this API, okay? So search for Postman, it's free to use, okay? Go there and install it in your computer if you don't already have so, okay? I have already downloaded here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Postman. So let me close. It will ask you for sign in. That is not mandatory, so you can skip, okay? And we can make requests from here, just like we did in the URL. So currently our backend is localhost 8080, right? So that is the URL. You paste that here, and you can choose a lot of these options. You have the flexibility. So currently we are only working with the get method, okay? We're not working with post, put, patch, delete, anything, okay? So make sure it is on get, okay? You have the URL and send, okay? And as you can see, we get the post response, okay, which is obviously expected, okay? So Postman we will be using throughout this course, so make sure you have it here. And with this, we are in a good position to move ahead, okay? We have organized our project in a nice way. We have routes, we have controllers. Now in the next lesson, maybe we can go ahead and add database. So let's continue in the next lesson. Thank you.